else. Don't have to record. Welcome back to my top 100 Geekery here on Geekanomicon. This is number 62. I said 63 and 62 had something in common. Jaw-dropping a cliffhanger that might not have been a cliffhanger moment. Wrath of Kahn is the quintessential held up as a holy grail sci-fi movie. It's directed by Nicholas Meyer, screenplay by Jack B. Sellers, created by Gene Roddenberry, starring William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley. Released in June 1982 with a 113-minute runtime. And one of the most jaw-dropping endings in science fiction history. That being Spock's sacrifice. Spock is my favorite Star Trek character. And spoiler, at the end, he dies. And I sat there going, what? Because as a fan growing up of the original series, the original animated series, and I kind of liked the motion picture, but this movie blew me out of the water. And I was just like, I went home. And I said, I can't believe he's gone. And the news came on. Because I watched it the day of release. News came on the air. Oh, they're going to do a third movie called The Search for Spock. And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I kind of got let down. Because they wasted no time letting people know that Leonard Nimoy had agreed to come back. And I was like, oh, this sucks. Okay, cool. But I still loved Wrath of Khan. To this day, I hold it with reverence that a lot of people do. And that's why I put it above Infinity, because Khan wrecks. He leaves a path of destruction that is just unheard of to that point in movie saga history. And you just didn't do that in a PG movie. You didn't make the heroes suffer. And in this one, you did. Had Kirstie Alley in it, believe it or not, who went on to have a huge Look Who's Talking and Cheers run. It's just one of those movies that from beginning to end, you sit there and go, wow, I watched something. And that's why I put it above Infinity War, because Infinity War and it kind of have that same vibe at the end. That's why I say Infinity War these days is the modern day Wrath of Khan, because of what it accomplished, that jaw-dropping moment at the end. And that's why I put Wrath of Khan above Infinity War on this list, because I think it deserves that spot just above Infinity War. So I can pair the two and say, hey, if you were to watch these two back to back, you would probably sit there without knowing anything about the series and whatnot. And you'd go, and if you watch the build up to them, you're like, I feel so defeated. And then you'd have to come back and see what happens afterward. But yeah, that's number 62. Next is a video game, and I'm going to do the whole thing. But you'll have to wait and see what that is. I'll see you guys in the near future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.